You're watching WGBS News Metropolis.
Before I introduce one more person, there is someone else I need to thank real quick, and that's Butch Adams. He was our strong man here last night. How many? About over 200 pounds that statue weighs. And so Butch was our own man of steel here last night. The next person I want to introduce, Clyde Wills. He has been the editor of the Metropolis Planet for many, many, many years. He is recently retired, but he was involved in the early years of the Metropolis News changing to the Metropolis Planet. So he has been our Perry White here in Metropolis, and he has been Perry White to Noelle Neal, as Noelle would visit the Planet pretty much every year when she would come. So Clyde has been a very, very instrumental person in putting this statue effort together. I know that's been touched on before, but I just have to do it again. So happy to introduce to you my good friend and a great ambassador of Metropolis, Mr. Clyde Wills.
Thank you, Angie. It's great to see everybody out here today. And the bad thing about being the last speaker is everybody has said most of what I was going to say, so I've checked off most of my notes, but a couple of things I do want to mention. Earlier, I was out in the crowd moving some chairs, and this young man said, "Hey, dude, I think you're here too early. The Lex Luthor look-alike contest not till Sunday." So I hope everybody will be here Sunday for the costume contest, because it's really a hoot for people who are in it, and also for the people who enjoy watching it. But today we're here for something a little more serious than the costume contest. We're here to honor Lois Lane, but in reality, Noelle Neal, because she's the one that the statue is all about. And as somebody mentioned, Noelle has had a vast career of almost 100 movies, and was a pinup girl back when you didn't have to take all your clothes off to be in some of the magazines. She was also in movies such as Superman and Superman Returns. But it's a very steamy day. If you want to know all the things that Noelle Neal has done, get on the internet, or better yet, go down to Chamber and buy Larry's book, and well, you see some wonderful pictures. Noelle Neal, as has been mentioned, has done so much for us, coming year after year to the Superman celebration and carrying our message every place else that she has gone. So we were very lucky to get her once, and even luckier to get her to come back many, many times. We, of course, gave her the key to the city and pronounced that she is the First Lady of Metropolis. But the statue will honor her forever. And if you want to be a part of this, as been mentioned before, buy a brick and your name will be there. We'll take up some blanks. We'll put in the new ones with the names on them, and you'll be right there with Noelle Neal forever. The good thing about being the last speaker is that my real duty here is to introduce Noelle Neal. And would you please come up and say a few words?
Tonight, so I can't. Bless your hearts, we're all coming. It's a thrill, really, to see you. Oh, so much. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I'm sorry I'm not in better condition. It's not old age, really. I just lost the cold and lost my hearing, and oh, God, I'm sick. So just yell at me if you want to know something. So I made the rain stop, didn't I? Yeah. And that. A party, no. You know, I must admit, I have not seen, is it over there? Oh, I'm anxious to see it. Heard so much about it, and of course being, you know, so not far away, but out of sight, that I just haven't been up here, and I missed you all, and your country, your city, your show here. Oh, golly. You're all so nice. They're sweet to be here. And especially see the, over there we have the statue, don't we? 9 feet tall. Well, whatever. None of us were ever 9 feet tall, not even George, but that's showbiz. Oh, dear George, oh, I miss him so much. He was such a, truly a wonderful person. There weren't too many people in show business that were good, that were nice to you, whatever. But George was, and we just love him and miss him. And I talk to Jack Larson all the time, and he's fine. And he said, "Oh, we miss George." And he said, "Yes, I know we miss George." But anyway, thank you all for coming here, and I hope that I can answer your questions, and just shout and just poke me or something. I'll answer, because it's the left ear I can't hear at this moment. I noticed you have a chiropractic works up there on the... I was seriously thinking of... so you may find me there. But thank you again for coming, and it's so... love you all so much for this, and it means so much to me, because as Lois Lane, occasionally I get called, people just call me, "Oh, hi, Lois." I say, "Oh, hi there, how are you?" I answer. And they say, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I say, no, that's all right. And but I just miss the show and everything so much, and so glad that you think to have us here every year. So thank you, and see you around, okay?
Jim Bowers and John Fields.
It's not my color.
Looking good, Larry. Noelle, do you think it's a little bit larger than life or not? She's larger than life, so Superman is going to help her to unveil the beautiful statue. What does everyone think? You think it's a beautiful statue? I think it's something we can all be very proud of. Thanks to all for coming.
Do what you must.
You're watching WGBS News, Metropolis.